supposed to fight Parisian. Parisian drops off the card completely. They slide in Riggs, but Riggs was training at your gym at the time.
Right.
And Matt was there as well. They said that Riggs told us that at the time they said what they did was you guys just kind of flip-flopped. Like Joe would come in the afternoons and Matt would train in the mornings.
Mm-hmm.
How difficult was that as a trainer to have that in your gym?
Wow.
Very difficult. I don't like it, and I certainly would not have done it. But I mean, Matt was the champ, and Joe was getting a chance at the title. So I mean, I can't. That's a shitty spot. But the thing is, what I would always try to do was I would just try to encourage both of the guys to their strengths. Like I'm not, this is what he does. This is what you're going to do to counter that, which is kind of what you do when you got an opponent coming up. You look at what their strengths are, and you try to build a fight game plan around that. But it's like, look, we're going to train everybody to be as well-rounded as we can. Matt's going to work on his boxing, even though he's not going to box with Joe. Joe is going to work on his wrestling, even though he's probably not going to stop Matt from taking him down. Just everybody try to improve as generically as possible, just be good at everything rather than be specific.
You sat out as a cornerman that night.
I believe so. Yeah. I don't remember. It's been a while, but yeah, I don't think I cornered anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. That's wild. That's, in the position that, sucked is what you just described it as. That's something that the American top team and some of the bigger gyms have to deal with on almost, a regular basis. I couldn't imagine being in that position. I wouldn't want it.
Well, the thing is, like, it's one thing, like Joe's a friend of mine, and we trained together for a fair bit, but Joe was a guy that was a friend that came up to train with me from time to time. Joe was not somebody that was like a lifelong friend and training partner for years and years and years and years. So I like him. I call him a buddy, but there's a difference between fighting somebody that I'm friends with versus somebody that is my constant day in, day out training partner for 10 years straight. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to fight somebody, I'm trying to cave your eye socket in. I can't do that to somebody that I train with every day. You want me to do a grappling match against him? Sure. But you want me to do something where it is in my best interest to try to cripple you? I can't do that to people that I'm friends with. So
yeah. So Chris, at this stage in 2005, you went 2-2 that year. How hard was that mentally for you?
Yeah, it was. I remember. Yeah, I'll check out the full interview on iTunes, Spotify, and all major podcast platforms.